Mazhar. So, can you just give us a quick insight into what the process has been like from when we started to the point that we're at now, in terms of how we've, the impact that it's had on you, and how easy, how difficult has it been? Talk to us a little bit about that.
I think what I like about your program is basically you don't push too hard. So the targets that are set week over week are doable, and there are a few. So you give us 2 to 3 targets to achieve, and we grow from there. And I think that was much easier for me to implement rather than a full-fledged program where we have to change many things in your life. And as if you're like me, we're very busy with work. And actually, Ryan asked me a question that he said, I'm sure you're very organized at work. I said, I am. He said, do you put the same attention for the organization in your personal life? And it was really like, it's a simple question, but it's an eye opener that, you don't put enough effort into your well-being and your health, which will impact you much more than work, because work ends, but your health will continue with you until you leave this world. So it was a very nice eye opener. And as I said, the program, I've been comfortable with it so far. The results have been good, but yet still we will continue to see what happens towards the end.
Nice. And what's been your biggest win? Or just talk to us about some wins. What wins have you seen so far through the process that we've gotten to?
Yeah, really, that it's doable. That I've been trying to organize my life so I can lose the weight that I gained over the years. And the programs, some of it were successful, some of them were not. But the success is temporary, and it goes away. So what I like here, that the changes we're doing are, you can call them minor or medium. So it's something you can sustain rather than you go on a diet, you drop the weight, and then you go back to normal. It's not normal, actually. You should. It's. I know it's trivial what I'm saying, but it really puts it in perspective. And the steps that you do, and the homework that is given, uh, attaches those targets that you're trying to do with your life, which is something that I think will give a more impact and more commitment from one to those targets, more than just just as an abstract target. It attaches to your life, how that would impact your life positively. And it is true.
Cool. And lastly, what surprised you about the process that we've gone through? What have we focused on? Are we just focused on the things that you thought we'd be focusing on? Has there been some surprises in there where we've dived into things that you didn't expect to be doing?
Yes, because usually the two major things that losing weight, you look at the food intake and the exercise, which we did look at, but it was not the only thing. There's so many other things that we're doing that are positively impacting the results. Uh, and they're more of, again, it's small changes that you make that make a big impact. And you were very helpful and supportive in looking what works for me rather than one size fits all. What kind of exercise I like, if I like exercise, how can we grow that to make it better in terms of quantity and quality, because the time I have is limited for exercise. So we're trying to get as much of the quality of the exercise in that given time rather than expanding the time that we need to dedicate for that exercise, which fit my schedule quite nicely.
Awesome. All right. Thank you very much, Mazhar, for giving your insights. Guys, if you're thinking about reaching out, if you're having some similar challenges to Mazhar here or any of my other clients that you might have heard over the last few weeks, feel free to ping me a message, have a quick conversation, see if we're a good fit or not, or at least see if I can help you get on track on another path some other way.